Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to Leaping Lotus Tarot. Sorry it's been so long since I've done a reading for you, but we're making up for lost time now, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use this mushroom deck for the tarot today. I've already shuffled it a little bit, but as I was opening up my oracle deck, the Cosmic Journey Oracle, I had two cards fall out. And right away I'm getting a theme from it. We've got 3, 2, 1, jump. Okay. And there's this little heart walking away from it looks like a city atmosphere, and kind of moving towards, I don't know what, it's kind of almost like the edge of a cliff. It's almost like somebody's having to jump off, right? Jump into a new beginning, having to kind of take a risk here. It's not totally known. There's not entirely a known situation that this heart is jumping into, right? And it's kind of funny too. There's like a little circle here. It's almost like a little portal. It's almost like a vortex or like a moving into a whole new dimension, something completely unknown, something completely exciting, and something heart related, right? Something of the heart, something romantic, something potentially that puts your heart potentially at risk, or at least perceived in that way. We also have memento mori, there might not be a someday. So even though it seems kind of ominous, right? Like you know, it speaks to mortality, right? It speaks to the fact that we're not around here forever. We have a certain limited window, a certain amount of time on this planet. That's undebatable. And so it's true. There might not be a someday. It's actually not even, there might not be, there won't be. It's like you're encouraged to jump into this now because you don't know how much time you have. You could be taken away tomorrow now. Now that seems kind of heavy and like that's kind of dramatic here, but it's more trying to say like, why not now? You know, now is as good a time as any. You know, the now is where everything is anyway, so why not just jump on into it, right? So with that being said, let's just jump right on into this tarot, okay? And let's see what messages come out around the theme that we just got from that oracle deck, okay? Okay, we've got 7 of Pentacles. So this is somebody having to really assess what they're growing towards. What are they putting their thought and intention and passion towards? What are they growing? What are they developing? We also have a Queen of Swords. So let me just show you here this 7 of Pentacles. I can't really see with this glare here. I have no idea if you can see this at all, but I kind of have the lights turned off in my room. I've got a different vibe going on. I just didn't want the back overhead light. I've been here listening to a lot of people lately saying like, people who have overhead lights they're crazy. Like we like, you know, wall lights and stuff. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I think it's kind of funny and it's interesting how I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want the overhead lights. I just want I want mood lighting, right? I want mood lighting. So anyway, tangent, sorry. Queen of Swords. And then we also have 5 of Wands. And it kind of came out sideways a little bit. So with what you're jumping into is something that you're having to think about, right? The Queen of Swords is like that air sign of intellect, things like that, Libra. And with the 5 of Wands, there's a battle in a sense around this. With the 3, 2, 1 jump, it looked like excitement, right? Like the heart looked kind of like anticipatory, like, ooh, you know, but it hadn't jumped yet, right? So it's kind of like, this is like an encouragement to work into something that you're wanting to grow, work into something that you're wanting to develop, get intentional with your thoughts around what that thing is, be clear on it, and then figure out, I think, what's holding you back, I guess. Because with the 5 of Wands, that is sort of like, there's multiple things that are being battled here, and it could be people. You may feel like there's circumstances or people standing in your way, but what I'm really getting here with that Queen of Swords being like that thought sort of thing, is I think that you're battling potentially 5 different sort of thoughts, and these could be completely around like doubt, self-doubt of like, you know, not feeling good enough for this thing, or this situation is holding me back in this sense because of this person. So there may be a few things, a handful of things that you're telling yourself, these repetitive things in your head that are keeping you from jumping towards this decision. Tell me more about this decision in regards to the 7 of Pentacles. What is this thing? Ooh. 2 of Cups. Okay. So potentially a romantic connection, a decision around a romantic connection. Ace of Swords reversed, something that you might have been thinking about for a little while and maybe no longer feel like you're having to figure it out anymore. Like you're kind of coming to terms with what you've needed to figure out around it. Knight of Pentacles, wanting to offer something abundant potentially to somebody, maybe this Two of Cups, wanting to give, you know, a coin to. The Star reversed. That's Aquarius energy. So let me see, is there an association here of the Queen of Swords and the Star reversed? Is there a connection to be made there? Is there a connection between the Queen of Swords and the Star reversed? What's the association with that? How do those tie together? I just get the sense that they do. So with the Queen of Swords being next to the Five of Wands as well, I'm trying to figure out what that battle is, what that mental back and forth is. And we have the Lovers reversed and we have the Ace of Cups upright. So completely contradictory things, right? And when I said the Two of Cups before, that's also a decision card. So this is kind of like, you might be deciding on a lover. I don't think you're trying to choose between two people. I really don't get that impression, but this was a decision around a romantic connection that was like, do I want to move forward with this? That's perhaps the 3-2-1 jump thing with that heart, right? Is you might have to be jumping into a new romantic connection with this Ace of Cups, and there's potentially a risk that you're viewing associated around it, or if it's not a risk, it's just something that you've had a lot of thought and mental debate around, perhaps some insecurity, perhaps some just things that you've told yourself that may not be true. So basically this battle is between the Lovers and, and the Star too is also, the imagery is like a very seductive woman, right? She's naked, she's dipping her toe into like this water. And so it's very, there's a lot of fluidity here and sensuality. So there is an embrace or a calling to embrace a romantic or like sexual nature of some type, some sort of romantic connection, some new romantic beginning, because we have a lot of things that are reflecting that. We've got the Star that has that sort of vibe to it. Lovers, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and then that initial 3-2-1 jump with the heart, right? So there's something here that's about a risk, about a new beginning in love that has been a little back and forth in regards to like the mind, the mental space around jumping into this. But there is that Knight of Pentacles, so there is an offering wanting to be here. Can we know any more about the doubt? Like, what is the nature of this doubt? What is the nature of this Five of Wands? Anything else? Okay. Okay. We have a lot. So I'm going to try to kind of go in the order that these all fell out here and take them by the orientation that they're in too. So Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Fool reversed, the Sun. Interesting. So I said, what is like the battle about? What are we debating on? The Fool is that new journey, right? It's that 3-2-1 jump. It's that thing that's like, do you know, that's the back and forth. Can I really jump into potentially, because this is the Eight of Pentacles too. And so that's like a work thing. So this may be like something with work as well. We did get a lot of romantic energy here. So it's interesting that there's a work card tied in with the Fool in this new journey. So maybe you have to move. I don't know. Maybe you have to start a new job. I don't know. Maybe you're in a connection and they live far away, and so you feel like you'd have to get a new job or something like that in order to fulfill this new beginning. Not really sure. But it's interesting that the Sun came out too. So you might be feeling that that's where you belong or where you're going to really see the most fulfillment. We also have Four of Wands, like your end goal, celebration, harmony, commitment, marriage, union, you know, very much kind of like that Two of Cups vibe, right? We also have the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so that's like speaking truth. That is, I mean, we had before like a lot of the sword energy with the Queen of Swords, and like this is somebody speaking their truth. This is somebody being honest with themselves letting go of deception, letting go of doubt, letting go of dishonesty, I think of themselves, basically. And we've got 4 Pentacles sideways. So this is somebody like, okay, I need to release things that I've been holding to myself, holding close to my chest. You may not be quite ready to do it because we would have had that reversed. I think if you're ready to completely release that, you're ready for the 4 of Wands upright, right? You're ready for that, but you're not entirely ready to release the hold that you have on, I'm not really sure what. We can ask that next. What have you still not entirely let go of? It could just be the doubt. It could just be that 5 of Wands upright, the thought patterns around things. But we also have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is really interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and get clarification on those 2 cards, because I think that that's... What are you holding on to, and why is the Queen of Pentacles reversed? What are you holding on to? The 4 of Pentacles sideways, let's ask that first. What are you holding on to? The Moon, King of Pentacles reversed. That could tie into this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Let's go ahead and keep that to the side a little bit, because that could be another little conversation we have here. You may be involved perhaps with an earth sign. The Moon, though, this is like illusion or like intuition or like... So what you're holding on to, I think with the Moon, I think I'm going to take illusion in this sense. I think that the Moon is... it's not the Sun too, right? Because that's what you're wanting is the Sun. You're wanting 4 of Wands. You're wanting your truth. You're wanting the Sun, right? But what you're holding on to a little bit still is the Moon. And that could be a little bit of a feminine side to yourself. You may be being called to embrace your masculine side more, your leader side, and that may be why the King of Pentacles is coming out reversed too. That also speaks to finances. It also speaks to money. We also had that 8 of Pentacles reversed as well with that work thing. So there could be something around like work, wanting to feel abundant, but with that illusion with the Moon, you're kind of, there's still the needing to release the dark side, essentially the night. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. The Moon is beautiful. It's a feminine energy. There's, you know, it's the ebb and flow. It goes with the ocean, the waves. It's very important. But there is a call here that in order to embrace the Sun, there's still a releasing with that 4 of Pentacles being sideways. To the Moon needs released a little bit here is what it's saying in order to come into the Sun. So let's just go ahead and just figure out what's this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles reversed. What is this duo? What is this dynamic? We have Ace of Wands reversed, 9 of Cups reversed. Tell me more. Judgment. 2 of Cups reversed. I said that there wasn't another connection here. The Sun reversed. 6 of Wands. Ego. Ooh, I got chills a little bit. Okay, so I'm not saying that there's another person, but this could be a release. This could be one of those 5 of Wands things of like, this could be a fear that it's not going to work out, that this person that you view as your counterpart, like this perfect sort of match for you, is not going to work out because you've got Judgment here around it, Ace of Wands, losing the passion, 2 of Cups reversed, losing the connection, losing the harmony, 9 of Cups reversed, this is basically saying you're not living in the present moment. 6 of Wands upright, that's like ego. This illusion here, perhaps this could be the Moon explaining this a little bit with the Sun reverse. This could be just explaining that. This may not be another person at all. It could just be explaining this illusion more in depth, because I have been asking about what this is. Because with the Judgment, yeah, it's ego, it's thought, it's fear, it's afraid of losing something, afraid of something being illusion, afraid of basically fooling yourself. I think that, like, you know, thinking that this is some lover's connection, thinking that this is a perfect counterpart and it really not being. But I think that's just your ego with the 6 of Wands. I think that's just illusion with the Moon. I don't think, I mean, Judgment's here. I don't think this is what's really happening, because we had the whole beginning of the reading so light and so beautiful, and then we started asking about like the fear and why these things are reversed, and this is what we're getting, right? So this, I think, is all illusion. What is the truth? Let's ask about the truth here. I want to, oh, you know what? Right on the bottom of the deck, King of Swords, that's the truth. King of Swords speaks his truth too. I just got chills again. So tell me about the truth and maybe some elaboration on this King of Swords, because I thought it was, because the deck too, it was, so it was on the bottom of the deck, but the deck was flipped upside down, so it was like sitting upright, just like right there. So I mean, it was looking at me like King of Swords, like this is the truth. So tell me more about this truth. Tell me more about the truth. We've heard the illusion, right? We've heard the ego, we've heard the doubt. What's the truth? What's the truth? I guess in association perhaps with this King of Swords, an empowered masculine speaking his truth. The devil. The truth is the devil? I don't know. Capricorn energy. I don't know. You really may be dealing with an earth sign. What is the truth? The King of Swords, the devil. I mean, that, because I said it like what is in tandem with the king. So this is an upright king, but the devil could be thoughts. This may not, because I'm doing a Sagittarius reading, right? And so that's a fire sign. So if this is a fire sign listening, or if you're listening for a fire sign, the devil could be embracing the masculine. So if you're a feminine, this could be, you know, if you're listening for somebody else, this could be a masculine being more in his head energy, being an upright king, which is great and all, but the King of Swords, or if you're listening for a fire sign, I'm just trying to explain, like, that's not the true self. That's not the true nature of this person. Because we had the Queen and King of Pentacles reversed, right? So it seems like, because we had the Queen of Swords reversed earlier too. So I don't know if you're kind of getting what I'm saying here, but the truth is more like a fire sign or an earth sign. That's like where the truth lies. And with the devil energy and that kind of being with that King of Swords that I got is like, that's not the true self, because we had the Queen of Swords reversed earlier too, right? So that's kind of where I'm also getting the truth. The truth. So the truth could be that that's where the person's energy is right now. So that's not like this is not the truth. But I want more truth. Tell me more truth. Tell me more of the truth. What is now? What is true? Let's see what is now, what is true, and then let's see. Okay, so this is one for now, what is true, and then give me what will be. What will be the truth? Ooh, goodness. What? Okay. So what is the truth now? Seven of Cups. Potential. Unlimited potential is the truth of now. You could go kind of anywhere, any way with this, but I said, what will be the truth? Like, where's this going? And we got the Lovers again upright. And we have Five of Pentacles reversed. That's sadness. That's being left out in the cold. That's feeling abandoned. Reversed. Okay. So you're coming into warmth. I think you're coming into the sun again, because we don't have the sun yet, but like we got it twice basically, like that gist of that wanting to be the goal and having to break down the illusion of the moon and the things that we talked about already to get there. So Lovers, Five of Pentacles reversed, beautiful. Ace of Swords upright, speaking a truth, coming forward with, you know, cutting through the bullshit, right? That sort of truth, that divine spoken, articulated like thought or verbiage or whatever it is from the divine. It's like the hand of God comes down, gives you this sword to speak your truth, to tell your story, I'm hearing dream. The Tower reversed. This is not some big breaking moment. I mean, when we have the Five of Pentacles reversed too, the Tower reversed is like, change is going to happen, you know, 3, 2, 1, jump. I think that's where this is going, but it's not going to be some moment that comes crumbling down. Your world's going to have to completely shatter and, you know, dissolve and all those things that's associated with the Tower in order for this new beginning to happen. So it's beautiful. So your world's not going to come crumbling down. You're going to be handed the sword of truth from the divine. You're not going to feel left out in the cold and abandoned anymore. And you have this Lovers card. So, and we had the sun come out earlier. So where things are going, if you speak your truth and you get out of your head, is unlimited potential with the Seven of Cups. It's anything you want it to be. It's absolutely anything you want it to be. And I'm being reminded of that Four of Wands that we got earlier too. That harmony, that union, that family, whatever, you know, that balance that you've been looking for. All right, we started on an oracle. Let's end on an oracle. All right. I liked that one, Sagittarius. I hope you did too. That was a good one. it really kind of came together. I feel like it told the story and it answered the questions how I was, you know, asking them. So it made a lot of sense to me. All right, any final messages for Sag from the Oracle? What does Sagittarius need to hear? What's the final message to kind of tie this all together? We've got one kind of sticking out here. It didn't jump, but I felt called to take it. So let's see if we can get one more. Anything else for Sag? I just looked at the time, 2020. That could have been a big time of change for you as well. That may have been another 3, 2, 1 jump moment for you. It was in 2020. All right. Any other final messages, or is it just the one? Anything else for Sag? Okay, I knew there was going to be one more. Let's go with the one that fell out first. Allow your work to become your art. Okay, so we had that work stuff coming out earlier, right, with that 8 of Pentacles. Allow your work to become your art. Express yourself truthfully. There may not be a someday, right? Like that thing was saying. Go ahead and just jump into it. Oh, we also have the sun in this imagery too. I really cannot tell if you can see but with this glare or not. But there's the sun here too. There's the sun in that imagery as well. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And it's funny too, we were talking about the star earlier. There's also a star. There's a star and a sun. So it's like embrace the beauty, embrace, you know, the sensual side. There's a sensual side to this warmth. It doesn't have to be, to embrace the sexuality or sensuality, it doesn't have to be toxic, or it doesn't have to be lusty. It can be completely beautiful and harmonious and balanced. And the other one we have is enter, 1 step forward, 1 step onward. So it may seem scary. This is kind of a new beginning. We've gotten that sort of the whole time, but this is a call to just take it 1 step at a time. It says, here it says, yeah, you don't need to see the full path. Just take the next step. And the next, and the next, and the next. Yeah, this is, and it's got little feet on it. This is so cool. Enter, 1 step forward, 1 step onward. Take it day by day. Take it slow. Just keep moving. Keep moving towards what you want. Get clear with that intent of what you want, like we talked about in the very beginning. And you're going to head towards the sun, and you're going to be in your full abundance. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment if you enjoyed this, and we will see you next time.